Let us sit comfortably. Let me tilt the camera a little bit. Make sure you have all your props nearby. Usually we might need a block, towel, water. Make sure the room is quiet. Just let us set up proper ambience. This class is for about an hour. Thanks for joining. And make sure that we sit straight all the time. The entire class, if we can sit with the spine straight, always trying to keep the spine straight and shoulders relaxed the entire time. Feet placed comfortably on the floor. Feel free to have your eyes closed. I will try to give the maximum cues that we can so that you don't have to keep looking at the video. Sitting nice and tall, looking straight ahead. First few seconds, we are going to do some simple breathing exercise and taking our own sweet time to settle down in the class. So just take your time with eyes closed, hands in chin mudra, thumb rubbing against the index finger, palm facing up. Just trying to focus on the normal breathing. Just normal exhale and inhale. And the focus is only on that. A few seconds here. Smile on your face. Let's try to do this for a couple of more seconds. Those who are joining in new, make sure your shoulders are relaxed, spine is straight, feet are placed flat on the floor, hands on your knees. And we are trying to do a conscious breathing, basically trying to focus only on the breath. Just normal inhale and exhale. Taking time to settle down. And from here, let's try to take deep breath in and out. Couple of things to remember while doing this. We always try to take the inhale and exhale as long as we can, and try to do the exhale a little bit more longer than the inhale. Take your time, prolonged inhale and exhale. Finish the entire exhale and then start your next cycle. Always at your own pace. We are trying to focus only on the breath. Personally, I prefer to have some soft meditative music nearby. It truly enhances the whole yoga session. So please try to have it if you have it handy. If not, that's totally fine too. And slowly getting into the deep breath in and out mode at the own pace. Few more seconds here. Take it at your own pace. Try not to speed this up, please. Slow and steady breath in and breath out. Excuse me, sorry about that. Gently open your eyes, release your arms, just let it go loose. Slowly bring it back on your knees and let's start working from the top. Just small stretches the entire class. Your cardio will not be going that high. The class is more focused towards stretching the entire body part and doing simple exercises for the arms and legs. So let's start with the eyes. So what we are going to do is sitting straight with the spine and looking straight ahead. The head is not going to move, only the eyeball is going to go towards left top corner, then right top corner, right bottom corner, left bottom corner. So let's start with the left top corner. Just keep looking at the left top corner. Slowly move to the right top corner. Then to the right bottom corner. Then to the left bottom corner. Again to the left top corner. Right top corner. Please do not shake your head, only the eyes are moving. Right bottom, left bottom. Now slowly try to make a big circle. 3 times clockwise and 3 times anti-clockwise. Feel free to close your eyes in between if it gets tired. Slowly touching every corner and coming back to the center. Keep an internal count. This is my third one and coming back to the center and I'm reversing. My second one and my third one. Nice. Close your eyes. Beautiful. Slowly working on the neck. Gently bring your chin to touch the chest. And slowly reverse all the way to the back. Back to the center. Now let's try to seek this flow with the breath as we inhale. Tilt your head to the back all the way. As you exhale, chin to the chest. Slow and steady. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Slow, steady, smooth flow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to the center. And the same thing, swaying from left to right. Inhale as you exhale towards the left. Center inhale as you exhale towards the right. Take your own sweet time. Shoulders are not moving, only the head is moving. Center. 3 more times like this. Inhale. As you exhale to the left. Center inhale. To the right. Try to always prolong your exhale more than inhale so that we can stay in that stretched position for a few more seconds. Inhale. As you exhale. Inhale. As you exhale. Back to center. One rotation clockwise and one anti-clockwise. Very slow at your own pace. Inhale. As you exhale to chin to chest. And start rotating in any direction. Take your own sweet time. Feel free to close your eyes and do all this so that you can feel more, appreciate more your body. And let's all meet at the center, chin towards the chest, and doing it the other way. Everything is done slow and smooth. And slowly bring the chin back to the chest. And slowly lift your head up and keep looking forward. Now, slowly starting to work on the arms. The first one that we are going to do is lift your hands up. Inhale. Inhale, straight arms up. Palms are facing towards each other. You're going to be staying here for some time. So any given point in the class, if you need a break, all you have to do is just drop your arms down here. Feel free to take a break as and when you need one. So inhale here. As we exhale, turn to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Arms are straight, trying to touch the ceiling. Inhale, center. 2 more times like this, to the right. Center, inhale. Exhale, to the left. Center, inhale. Exhale, right. Center, inhale. Exhale, left. Center, inhale. Slowly drop your arms down. Let's stay here and roll the shoulders. Circle clockwise 3 times and anti-clockwise 3 times at your own pace. And there we go. Take your time again. Just rolling the shoulders. Feel free to have an internal count so that you do the exact same number of times on each side. This is my third one. Let's all come and meet at the center. whatever pace you are in, and reverse. Circling the shoulders. Beautiful. Now working on the arms again. Open up your arms, palm facing down. Both arms are at shoulder level. Now again inhale. And as you exhale, twist to your right. Just take the maximum twist that you can, the maximum that your body can allow you to do. Center, inhale. Exhale. Center, inhale. 3 more times like this. Exhale, right. Center, inhale. Exhale. Center, inhale. Exhale, right. Center, inhale. Exhale, left. Center, inhale. Drop it down as you exhale. Beautiful. The next one, we're going to work same thing with arms up and taking side to side. This can be done sitting on the chair as well as standing. I'm going to show sometimes sitting on the chair and then I will stand up and do this. Some people may be willing to stand up and do it. It's totally your comfort level. You want to sit in the chair or standing up, whatever works for you today. Let's bring the arms up, inhale. As you exhale to the right. Center. Inhale. Exhale to the left. Center. Inhale. As you exhale, little bit further to the right. As said before, try to prolong your exhale so that you can stay in the pose for a few more seconds. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Right arm, push it towards the floor and left arm all the way to the right side. Center, inhale. Slowly switch left arm. Keep pushing it towards the floor. Right arm all the way to the left side. Center, inhale. Slowly take your arms all the way to the back. Keep looking at the back wall as you exhale. Inhale. As you exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, my left arm on my right knee and my right arm facing the ceiling. Trying to keep it perpendicular to the ceiling. Center, inhale. Right arm on top of my left knee, left arm up perpendicular to the ceiling. Keep looking at the ceiling as you exhale. Center, inhale. You're going to twist, slowly dropping as you exhale. Bring my left arm to touch the right feet. This is too much. You can touch it anywhere. Keep your hand anywhere along the front of the right leg. Keep looking at the ceiling. Center, inhale. Switch as you exhale. Center, inhale. Now my left arm is going to come in between the legs as you exhale. Now a block can be handy for a few people. You can place a block in between your legs and place your hand on the block. Center, inhale. And exhale, other side. Center, inhale. And slowly drop it down as you exhale. Now we are going to do the same set almost one more time. But I'm going to be standing up. Feel free to do it using the chair. Let me tilt the camera a little bit. It's completely optional. Chair or standing is your choice. I'm going to have the block handy, especially when I'm bringing my arms in between the legs. So let's get started one more time. Try to take the stretch as deep as you can, as deep as the body allows you today. And let's try to stay there for a few more seconds. If possible, try to sync it with the breath. Center, inhale. As you exhale. Straight arms are almost rubbing the ears all the time. Center, inhale. As you exhale to the left. Center, inhale. To the right, a little bit more deep. Center, inhale. To the left. Center, inhale. To the right. Left arm all the way to the right side, and my left fingers are walking down towards my right toe. And keep exhaling if possible. Otherwise, just let's stay for a few seconds and just normal breathing is fine too. Center, inhale. As you exhale, other side, all the way to the left. Center, inhale. Turn to your right completely as you exhale. Center, inhale. To your left, exhale. Center, inhale. To your right, twist. Center, inhale. To your left. As you exhale. Center, inhale. Again to the right. A little bit more deeper than before, as much as we can. Center inhale. To the left, more deeper than before as we exhale. Center inhale and exhale. Now we are going to do twist going down. I'm going to keep the leg a little bit more than the hip width just to get more balance. If you want it, take it more or take it narrower, whatever works for you. Have a block handy. We're going to go down and twist a couple of times here. The same thing can be done on the chair that I showed before. So again, center inhale. As you exhale, left arm along the right leg, all the way, and keep looking at your ceiling. Few seconds here, feel free to bend your knees, straighten it up. Hands can be anywhere along the front of the right leg. Center, inhale. As you exhale. Three more times here, inhale. Every time as you exhale, try to take it a little bit more deep. As you exhale, take your arms down as much as possible. Center inhale. As you exhale. Inhale. As you exhale. Center inhale. As you exhale. Center inhale. My left arm is going to come in between the legs. I'm going to use a block to begin with. As I exhale, we take the block, place to the center in a taller sitting. Slowly come up and inhale. And as you exhale, hands on the block in the taller sitting. Next level, the block is on the shortest, or no blocks. And try to keep my right arm as much perpendicular to the ceiling as I can. And let's stay here for a few seconds. Normal breathing. This is a deep twist, so just take it down slowly. Feel free to bend your knees as much as you want to. Come back slowly up. Inhale. And as you exhale, exact same thing. Feel free to use the block, bend your knees, whatever works. I'm going to stay here for a few seconds. Come back to the center, inhale. And as you exhale, drop it down. Let's come back on the chair. Going to work on the legs. Take your time to settle down and tilt the camera a little bit. Slowly, let's try to do circles with the leg. Going to work on the quads. Take your time. Personally, I'm going to come a little bit to the front of the chair to make the bigger circle that I can. Make sure you don't trip. Again, the spine is straight. Lifting my right leg up as much as I can. In this position. Flex and point. Few seconds here. Taking the knee up as high as you can today. Flex and point. Toes. Come back to a neutral position. Circle. Feel free to have an internal count of how many times you are circling in one direction so that you can repeat the same number of times on the other side. Pause. Other way. Slow, smooth, steady circles. Take your time. Center, pause. Up and down a few times. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Pause. Always you can take a break by just dropping this leg down. And now circles. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Other way 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Take it all the way to the top and pause. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Slow. Beautiful. The same thing on the other side. Let me take the chair. So it may be easy for you to see. I'm going to come a little bit to the front of the chair. And now we're going to work on the left leg. Exact same thing. We are not symmetrical, so please be aware of it. And always, always listen to your body. Bring the left leg up, sitting tall, flex and point. Slow. Few times here, take your time. And pause, circle. Taking your time again. If this is too much, you can just lower your leg as much as you want to and do the exact same thing. If you can bear the pain or if you can take it as high as you want to. You can support your leg as well if needed. And now pause, up and down 8 times, the way we did on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. A very small, subtle movement up and down. 5, 6. No momentum, please. A very controlled move. 7, 8. Pause, circle. 1, 2, 3. Pause, other way. 1, 2, 3. Pause, take it up as much high as you can. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Beautiful. That should have been a little bit heavy on the thighs. That was specifically meant for strengthening the thighs. And next one. So this is like a resistance workout. So I'm going to place my left arm and the inner of my right knee. So I'm going to place it here and I'm going to push the leg. Using my left arm, I'm going to push the leg towards my right side, but my right leg should try to push it towards inward. So let's try this. Keep pushing it. So it's actually a workout for the arm and the leg. Pushing my leg towards the right side. Few seconds here. Sit tall. Keep pushing, keep pushing. You can place your arm anywhere. I personally prefer to keep it on the inside so that I'm not kind of anywhere around my knee area. So keep pushing towards the right side, really hard, really hard. And the leg is resisting and pushing more towards the end. So it's fight between your left arm and your right leg. Switch, same thing. Push the left leg towards the left side, but the leg is going to push itself towards the other side. Again, a fight between your right arm and your left leg. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Let's see kind of who's winning the war. Keep pushing. Both your right arm and your left leg is working. Keep pushing. Slowly release. Now both the arms, placing it in. They are going to push the leg out and the legs are going to try to push themselves in. Comfortably, let's place it. And here we go. It looks as though it's a static pose, but it is not. We are trying hard to push the leg away from the center, and the legs are trying hard to not get pushed away from the center. So that's what's happening right now. You're going to stay here for a few seconds. So feel free to take a couple of deep breaths to relax the muscles. And keep pushing the leg away from the center. Slowly release. Take the arms other way, keeping it outside of my knees. I'm going to push the legs towards each other. The knees are trying to come towards each other using my arms. But the legs have to work hard to make go away from each other. So again, a fight between the arms and the legs. Again, we are going to stay for a couple of seconds. So try to deep breathe during that time frame. And here we go. Place your hands comfortably. I'm keeping my fingers wide spread so that I'm using all part of my fingers to push the knees towards each other. And I am pushing it right now. Sit tall and let's do a couple of deep breaths here. Keep pushing the knees towards each other very hard, as much as you can. And make sure the knees are not coming towards each other. That is the leg's job to take care. And focusing on the breath only. Slowly release. Shake your arms really hard. Just shake them. Let it go loose. Just for a few seconds here. Bring it back to the center. Let's stretch our wrist out, taking one arm at a time here. But twist. I'm spreading my fingers wide open and twist. Taking my other arm also now. Trying to make the biggest circle. You can keep your arm down, up. The focus is on twisting your wrist, however is comfortable for you. Pause, other way. Fingers wide spread. Make the biggest circle that you can with your wrist. Take your time. Keep all the fingers tight. Wide spread. Pause. Bring it back. Few more stretch for the wrist. Take your hands straight out. Fingers pointing towards the floor. I'm trying to make a 90 degrees at the wrist. If that is too much, it's totally fine. Right arm stretched out straight. Left arm. Push all the fingers towards you. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Slow and steady. Deep breaths in and out here as I am pushing my fingers towards me. Slowly release, shake it up. Let's switch, other arm. 90 degrees at the wrist if you can. Take your right arm and keep pushing all the fingers towards you, and 3 deep breaths in and out here. Keep pushing the fingers towards you. Slowly release, just shake it up. Now slowly let's stretch the legs, the back of the legs. I have to come for this a little bit in the front of the chair. Just be careful, straightening the legs out and trying to make the toes point more towards me. Trying to sit straight as much as possible. And now slowly lifting the leg out and more trying to point the toes towards my forehead. One leg at a time, take it as high as I can. Drop it down. Other leg. Drop it down. Let us do this. Let me show it sideways. Coming to the little bit in the front of the chair. Toes always pointed towards my forehead and trying to take it as much high as I can. And pause. 3 deep breaths in and out here. Drop it down. Other leg. Toes pointing towards my forehead. Drop it down. One more set. Toes pointing towards me. 2 breaths here. Always when I mean breath, I'm referring to a deep breath in and out. So take your time. For the next 2 breaths, let the toes point completely away from you. Drop it down, other leg. Toes pointing towards you and 2 breaths here. Toes pointing away and 2 breaths here. And let's slowly drop it down. Turning back to the center. Let's try to take the knees together and make circles with the knees. Slow circles. It's better if you come a little bit in the front of the chair. Please be careful with it. Hugging my knees together and my feet together as much as possible. Making circles. 1, 2. You can help your knees with your arms, or it's a little bit more challenging is just the knees alone working. 1, 2, 3. Let's pause in the center. My feet is not touching the floor. Other way. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Slowly place the feet on the floor. Figure 4. Taking my right feet on top of the left knee. Just try to take it as close as you can towards your left inner thigh. Just placing it where my hip is joining the thigh. I'm just placing it as close as possible. And now push your right knee down. Just keep pushing it down. You will feel this more if you come a little bit more towards the edge of the chair. Please be careful. Keep pushing the right thigh down. Just keep pushing it. This is a beautiful stretch for your entire right leg. The more you come to the edge, the more you're going to feel it. Again, please be comfortable. Slowly feel free to play around with this. Each one feels it in a different location. Take your feet and place it on top of the left knee and see if this is where you feel it more. So just play around, moving your feet along your, on top of your left thigh and see where you feel the maximum effect. Keep pushing. So your right arm is working now. Keep pushing the right knee down as hard as you can. Take it in between. I just took in between my knees and my hip crease. And I'm pushing it down. Few seconds here. This is not a static pose. It looks like I'm not doing anything, but actually I'm pushing my right knee really hard now. My right arm will tell how hard it is. And a few seconds here. Slowly release and let's take it to the other side. Take your time, switch. Exact same thing, feel free to play around. Either on top of the right knee or take it towards your hip crease or in between. Wherever you are, the intention of this is to get the maximum stretch on your entire left leg. And it's a workout for the left arm too. Keep pushing the left knee down. Place this comfortably and keep pushing it down. Trying to come a little bit more to the front of the chair. I'm going to stay here for a few seconds. Trying to take 2 deep breaths here. While taking deep breaths, always try to focus on the breath. So that our mind doesn't focus on the pain, pure physical pain part of the stretch or the workout, whatever we are doing at that point, and it relaxes the muscles. Now slowly taking it to the center, just moving my feet. Now taking my feet all the way closer to my hip crease, exact same thing. 2 deep breaths in each position. There's also a pressure we are putting on the right thigh by pushing this left knee down. Slowly release. Beautiful. Let's wrap up the class with the way we started. We're going to sit in an upright position, shoulders relaxed. We are going to focus a little bit more time now on the breathing. Trying to wrap it up with the way we started the class. So a few minutes here. So I usually try to take the class till 5:55 or so. I know there is a class at 6 p.m. So please feel free to drop out. And shoulders relaxed, hands on your knees in chin mudra or just placing the palm facing up. Feel free to close your eyes and we are going to take a couple of deep breaths in and out here. Always try to prolong your exhale more than your inhale. If you're trying to inhale for 3 seconds, exhale for 6 seconds. Inhale for 4 seconds, exhale for 8 seconds. If that is too much, just let's all try to prolong the exhale more, a little bit than the inhale. Slow, steady, breath in and breath out. Few more seconds here. Let's get started with deep breathing. And let's all try to focus only on the breath and make sure your spine is straight. Inhale. Slowly take it to a normal breathing now. And again, still trying to focus on the breath. We are going to wrap up in a few seconds. Thanks all for joining this class. Hope you had a good stretching, relaxing yoga session. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. See you all again in the next class. Gently open your eyes, rubbing the palms. And slowly rubbing the face. One more time. Thanks again for joining. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Namaste. Thank you.